Daddy a soldier, never conform. Ops never wanted smoke, never been a lung storm. From the rafter, stepping to the plate, Poppy swung form. And trust issues stuck with you, you doubt if the sun's warm. Come warn, I brought you to hell with thoughts to prevail. Scoff at the frail, life is hard, never soften your shell. Hard thing and well, don't be a savior for toxic behavior. Better to let your drip talk, don't gossip your flavor. I'll just get greater when you cater to passion.
Yo, Fresh and Mob back in the place to be. Dog. Hey, I'm one half your host, Joe Mob.
I am AP Fresh. And I'm flabbergasted right now.
Hey, yo, the effing Fresh is for flabbergasted, nigga.
Yo.
Bro, okay, so if y'all ain't here, it's been a wild introduction today. A wild ass introduction today. So we in the joint chilling. We getting warmed up like we do. Me, Nessa, Fresh, and the crew, Ronnie in the back. We getting warmed up. You know what I mean? So we get a phone call, and I you know what? Inquisitive Joe, right? Inquisitive Joe, because what did I say? I said, look, that might be a call. Rodney, humdrum ass. That's not a call. Don't worry about it. Nobody calling for your show. Hey, look. Hey, that's a call, nigga. Let me check this call out, right? Yeah. I do know that button, Rodney. All right? I might not know the button. I know that button, right? So my nigga, I pressed the button, right? The motherfucking Allison.
Allison from Fox 5.
But nigga, see, you done told a little bit. I ain't gonna get there yet. Allison just calls up and says, "Hey,
hey guys."
She hit us with the, "Hey guys,
we heard somebody got shot over there on 53rd Street."
Oh, have you, Allison?
Like we nigga, we ain't heard no gunshots. Nigga, like where the fuck? I'm like, where the fuck is 53rd Street and what street are we on?
Nigga, what? This ain't nowhere near 53rd, bitch.
Oh, okay. Allison, I thought that shit was close. I'm like 53rd. What the fuck street we on?
But hold up, my nigga. She was like, yeah, because I hit her with when she said, somebody got shot. I said, and?
What the fuck is the point? Are they coming in?
Nigga, what? Like, do we got to tool up? Do we got to grip up, Allison? Is this one of those white warnings, motherfucker?
Yeah, run, nigga, run.
Right. So I'm like, yo, and? So then she was like, well, I'm from Fox 5, and I want you guys to go tell. Basically, she wants to go snap pictures.
She said, can you go out there and take pictures of the police activity of the shooting?
Bitch, don't you know we black?
So hold on, no. This nigga gonna skip a whole part.
Oh, don't do that.
Your man say, what? Allison, this ain't that kind of show.
Yeah.
She was like, but I'm saying we just want a picture. That nigga said, well, how much?
Hey, yo, time out, but hold on.
Hey, all niggas say they ain't gonna snitch until that bag get off. Niggas be like, how many years?
Hey, look, I give myself an applause because I was trolling that bitch, right? But it did come off like I thought about it, and I appreciate AP for jumping on me.
Hey, if that bitch would have said 50,000, Ness, I don't know. You'd have been on that motherfucker taking Snapchat.
No. Ness would have been starting the show. All right, the Fresh Mob show. Yo. I am Joe Mob.
So Allison says, well, we don't pay, but we'll tag you in the picture.
What? So hold up, you gonna call me? You gonna tag me 6ix9ine for free?
Man, hey, I can see that shit now. Pictures courtesy of the Fresh and Mob show. We got in-depth coverage of the police. They said it was a shooting over this and that. Man, get the fuck. Bruh. You can't make this shit up. Bruh. I did not know Fox 5. That just goes to show me, though, these motherfuckers don't leave the studio. Like, you motherfuckers really is telling.
Bruh, she got on the phone like fucking idiots.
Yeah, like
we were the idiots.
Nah, yeah, like bitch, we Fox 5, bitch. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. Bitch.
Hey, that was crazy, bro. But call in. What's the number? 202.
Yeah, tell the number. Keep calling in, Allison. We had a ball off you just now.
506-6601, man. Call
in. Niggas to snitch for free at least. They're like, damn.
But back to some real shit, man. Shout out to my nigga Joe Moff. Had his first son, man, over the week, man. That song you heard was a song that he pre-recorded for his son before his son got here, which I think is some legendary shit, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to my bro, man, going through fatherhood. I just be sitting back laughing at the messages and shit.
Yeah.
Because it's like you having a lot of thoughts I done had before, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of niggas is not good fathers and shit. Wasn't there to see their kids born and never experienced what you went through.
Yeah.
So excuse me, when you talking to me, I feel that shit. You know what I mean? But that's like a foreign language to some niggas. You know what I mean? Niggas wasn't in the delivery room when their baby was born because they didn't think it was their baby or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So that feeling you had is some real shit. Like everything you said about how you felt and then how you look at the woman. There's no way you can see a woman go through that process and not have the utmost respect because women.
Let me get applause. Round of applause for women.
We look at women like, you know, you just a woman. You don't know what we going through. Then you see him have a baby, and you like, damn, I couldn't do that. Bullshit.
But you know what that showed me, Fresh. I was like, as I'm watching that shit, I'm like, you know what? Women have to. They have to be emotionally unstable. They have to because you can't. A nigga ain't going. If the population growth was dependent on men having babies like that, the population growth would be probably 100 motherfuckers out here. Like motherfuckers wouldn't be out here going. Men wouldn't be going through that shit. Yeah. So it's like I'm like the only person that could go through that shit is an emotionally unstable creature. Only that because nobody emotionally stable would want to do that shit. It's some nut shit to be going through that shit, bro. I walked in at C-section. Oh my God! Don't get me started with the gruesome details. No, all right, it was a horror movie, nigga. Yeah. Okay.
I be digging the C-section though, cause you know the coochie gonna stay. You know,
niggas is telling me
right.
that. Niggas, shout out to that.
Ain't nothing like
shout out to the twat box, staying nice and tight.
No disrespect, but I always ask chicks if they got 3-4 kids. I was like, you had naturals or C-sections? All natural. I be like, God damn, I'm gonna fall right through that motherfucker. It's gonna be like Get Out with a nigga sunk into the chair.
In the pussy, right? God damn, echo in that joint.
Oh my God.
Let me tell you how I know. You know how I knew I was like, yo, I'm ready. I'm about to be a really great father. You know how I knew I was about to be a really great father, bro. Yeah. This is when the moment here hit me, bro. It hit me when I had realized I deleted all my porn on my phone just to take baby pictures. That's nigga.
You save porn, my nigga?
Oh yeah, let me tell you why I say porn, right? There's some genius shit to it though, if you think about it.
Okay.
Because if you watching that shit off the like when you just feeling that shit, you be in the motion, right? And then all of a sudden it be buffing. Yeah. And then you be pausing, kind of fuck up your rotation. So what I do is I download the joint, skip the buffing. I don't need no stopping. I need that joint straight fluidity. You know what I mean? It's some genius shit though. That's why I said it's some nut ass shit, but it's genius to it. Yeah. But yeah, I was like, damn, dog, I'm really that's some growth in my because I had about 300 of them motherfuckers. Yeah. So yeah, that's growth like shit if you ask me, nigga.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. With the baby and shit.
Yeah, bro. Like niggas been showing a lot of love, dog. The show before, what's the name of the show again? Is the Illustrate Radio? I want to get it right. They show love. They show love, and T Gray got us a nice baby gift, dog, and I appreciate T Gray for that. She's always been down with the Fresh and Mob crew.
T Gray got EP tendencies, man. I'm not willing to drop that bomb on her just yet. But she got EP traits. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can spot EP from a distance. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what? And for the listeners that's been long listeners, you know EP is elite pussy. We ain't got to go through all that. You should already know that.
If you don't know what EP is, just don't even worry about it.
You ain't got it.
It probably skipped you. Don't worry about it. It's not a bad thing. You can still have GP and not have EP, so it's all good.
Facts. Now, I'm going to tell you, in my maturation with this fatherhood shit, bro, I was like, dog, this nigga Fresh been arguing with me, having this argument for a long time since I met this nigga, right? And I've been going against this nigga like, nah, nigga, you don't know what you're talking about this shit. And then through a 7-day little trial, dog, with this joint, it hit me that this nigga is right. This nigga is really right, nigga. Like, nigga, ain't no more. It don't get no gangster than being a father, nigga. Like, it don't get no gangster building and protecting. Facts. And street niggas don't be endorsing that.
They don't build or protect shit.
Nah.
But themselves.
And they don't even do that right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, my nigga, I'm like, dog, you know what? Yeah, I gotta say this, dog. Street niggas, y'all niggas is weak.
So
street niggas is weak.
So I wouldn't necessarily say street niggas are weak. And it's not that I be trying to say that they weak or it's no room for them.
Nah.
What I'm learning as I get older and the more I go through shit is that the universe is always gonna balance itself, my nigga.
That's a fact.
I think you said that to me.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But it's like, nigga, just like you could bang on the sun coming up, you could bang on it getting dark outside.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's like life. So I feel like there's room for street niggas to be doing street shit. But I just feel like us as a culture, we glorify the wrong shit too much. Like, you'll have somebody glorifying street niggas or glorifying a nigga who went to jail, came home, and we celebrate these niggas. But you'll have a nigga that's taking care of his family, and we act like that's just what he's supposed to do. Like, that's an easy thing to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And it's like, I'd just be saying, like, listen, we need to celebrate everybody the same way. You feel me? If you got a nigga who taking care of his family, being a good man, that should be celebrated.
Nigga, yeah. But see what all right, so let me put my twist on it, right? Because like on my way down this joint, right? I follow my son, right? The general, you know what I'm talking about? The rapper. Yeah. So he be doing his activism shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I never agree with nobody 100%. You know what I'm saying? But I always know that I don't think it's black and white. So it'd be some things I know I will agree with. So I try to keep an open mind when I listen to anybody talk, right? So I'm listening. I clicked this live and I saw that he was on a radio show and he was basically talking like saying that niggas was taught wrong. It's time niggas need to change the narrative because we was taught some shit that was really not for our benefit. Facts. And as I'm agreeing with the nigga, I'm seeing niggas on the motherfucking on his live commenting, and motherfuckers, some people agreeing with a nigga, that some people like, hey, you ain't no G, nigga. How can you say some shit? You ain't no G. And I'm thinking to myself, you know what I'm saying, from what I heard of the nigga, you know what I'm saying, my son, the nigga served a 10-year bid, I think, if I'm putting the number wrong or you, bro, my bad, you know what I'm saying?
I think he did 10.
10-year bid
for robbery or some shit.
But I think it was for a crime that his man's committed and he never ratted. So he basically went down for his man's charge and never ratted, right?
Okay.
So motherfucking this nigga did the bid, come out and changing the narrative of street nigga, all that by his music and by his activism and what he stand for, right? Openly, right? And I'm thinking to myself, how can you tell that nigga he not G?
So that's the thing, like, what is gangster?
But that's what brought me. That's
gangster. When it boils down to it,
what is gangster?
When you get down to the crack, like, going to jail is such an easy thing to do if you a black male in this country.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? So like, it's easy to get caught, my nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why
caught up?
What is gangster? I think that's what we don't know. That's what we don't understand.
But my nigga, is it that? But I feel like gangster shit is what the white elite niggas been doing, and they just finessed us to thinking gangster shit is destroying each other. And I think once we motherfucking realize that the gangster shit is building and protecting and willing to kill for each other, you know what I'm saying? We start seeing our shit just change immediately. You know what I mean? But it's like, but it's easy to hate on each other, bro. It's easy to feed on each other, bro. Like, you gonna tell that nigga he ain't G, or you gonna tell a nigga that's trying to motherfucking live his life and protect his family and so he could be there for his family every day, not being no disrespect to part-time fathers, no disrespect for niggas that only get their kids on the weekends. Right. But you see a nigga out here that's trying to be an everyday dad and stand up and be a role model for his child. And you gonna tell that nigga he not a G because this nigga ain't wearing a rag, or this nigga ain't on no video with no chopper being hot?
And then guess what? When you prove to these niggas that you are really as gangster as they want you to be, and you go to jail behind some dumb shit, now you can't provide for your family. Everybody's saying you dumb. Everybody calling you stupid. So it kind of puts you in a fucked up position. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, shout out to all the niggas who really be on that shit. Like I said, I've never been a real live street nigga trying to harm niggas for no reason. That's just never was my makeup. So I'm not gonna really speak on some shit that I can't really say that I was indulging in anyway. Right. But I will say that, man, I just feel like it's certain shit that need to be celebrated a lot more than killing a nigga or taking from a nigga or selling this and selling that. Like, when you know that shit gonna lead you to a fucked up place. There's a lot of niggas in jail saying, man, you don't want to come here. So I'm gonna listen to them niggas before I listen to some nigga who, you feel what I'm saying?
No, I did. Yeah, I did. But like I said, when I start seeing that, I'm starting to see it openly now. Like, we're starting to motherfucking like, even niggas like my nigga Derek Grace that always be sharing with you and shit. It be niggas that be saying that nigga ain't gangster, and I'm like, why? What the fuck is we talking about here? Like, if a nigga's showing you that he's bringing value to his people, like, what's more gangster than that? You know what I'm saying? Like, we tripping that. Now we starting to really lunch out, nigga. Like, as a culture, nigga. Like, we starting to really parasite on each other, nigga.
I mean, you talk about how movies fuck us up indirectly. It got a lot to do with the music too.
Oh, that's
You'll
a
never
fact.
believe like this music really be having niggas under a spell.
Bro, so nigga, Juice World
Yeah.
passing away. R.I.P.
Yeah.
Juice World. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? People are talking about now. People want to talk about. They want to take a deeper look into this drug culture in hip hop. And they talking about, oh man, it's the drug culture hip hop that's taking these kids away. You know what I'm saying? and you know, I don't understand. Like in this day and age, they always want to put a new label on something to blame something, right?
Yeah.
And what I'm saying is drugs is always going to be here. You know what I'm saying? Drugs
Yeah.
ain't going nowhere.
But you don't have to glorify it.
No, you don't have to glorify it. But the brother Juice World didn't die from just taking too many drugs. And I mean, as far as like trying to get high, from what the story is, the nigga swallowed a whole bag of pills because he was about to get caught up on a plane. And it was a bunch of shit on the plane, so I guess he wanted the drugs to be one less thing. So he swallowed a whole motherfucking bundle of pills and died that way from having a seizure from that. That's what the story is. That's not a nigga having an overdose from having too much fun. That's a nigga that made a decision that cost his life trying not to get caught by the police.
Yeah.
That's what that is. But now niggas, they want to add that with other stories of people passing away. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe Mac Miller.
That's what I was thinking. Didn't he OD?
Mac Miller?
Yeah.
Mac Miller OD from
So why didn't they stop it then? Why didn't they stop it when Meek Mill openly came out and said he got addicted to some shit and he couldn't function right? Why wasn't it cool then? Why do niggas gotta die for niggas decide they want to change something? And I'm not mad, like I told you earlier. If they change it, cool. But I just feel like it'd be like the cool thing to do when some shit happen. It's always that one nigga that want to be first and say nah until I actually see change in the shit.
Yeah.
Then I know it's real.
So like a rapper like his Future's name keep coming up when they keep talking about drug culture shit. So would you say like Future is to blame for a culture of people of kids that wanting to do lean?
I'll say that Future made it cool in song to openly say that, yeah, I'm addicted to this and I'm addicted to that. And yeah, if you listen to some of that shit, codeine and all that bullshit.
But you know what I always ask the question though, is life imitating art or art imitating life, or is it both?
You got to break that shit down.
So it's like, is the drugs is drugs living in everyday life already a problem, and now those people that's in that predicament are getting into creative outlets and expressing what's already a reality? Or is this not really a thing until it's put out into music or entertainment for people to consume, as if this wasn't a thing in the first place?
I think you get a little bit of both.
That's what I'm saying. Both?
I think there are some people that get curious after they listen to the music. You might have,
You know what? Because you know what? And let me say that. I mean, because you're right. You fucking right. Because even Juice World, I saw an old interview where he was saying that him listening to same nigga Future was motherfucking kind of made him thinking like, I want to try this shit.
I want to try it. So I think you got that. Then you got some people doing it now. You made it cool for it to do it.
Yeah.
For niggas to do it. But to really, I do think that we can control the narrative among. Come on, man. The two biggest things that control young black niggas in our society, and I don't know this, but I can't back this up by facts. But young niggas only want to play sports and rap. Or be gangsters. Would you agree with that?
You talking about like growing like it's part of a, you know what I think it is? I think it's part of like it's a sick process that we go through as black men. It's black, because you're right, but I think that has always been for a while now.
That's what I'm saying. So if one of the three major things, if we can control the narrative with that thing, I think you would start to see change in niggas. If they started saying that doing drugs wasn't cool in music and glorifying some other shit, you would see a change. Now, how much of a change, how fast, that's a whole different story. But when they controlling the narrative, if them niggas is saying in the song every other minute they sliding on niggas and they doing this and they doing that, that's what niggas is gonna be doing.
But niggas excuses would be, I'm not telling niggas to do it, I'm telling niggas what I do.
Yeah, but see, we always gotta go by what the machines say. They been trying to tell us that, nigga, you are perpetuating. I don't know if I said that right.
You said it right.
This shit in your music. They been trying to shut us down for a while, and then I think they got smart at one time and said, you know what, fuck it, let them do that shit. If they really listening, when it affects them, they try to shut that shit down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. My son killed that cop because he was listening to Eminem, Tupac.
Right.
They'll tell you like, nah, y'all, we need to shut this shit down. This is a problem. But now it's to the point now where they like, fuck, let that, That's why when they started getting control of it, now they like, fuck them. Now niggas being gay. Now niggas it's cool to kiss a nigga. Now it's cool to wear a dress. Now now they controlling the shit.
Right.
You feel me?
But I think it's not just music though. I think that it's kind of gets irresponsible when you just blame music, because then you got movies. You got it's other creative forms of art that influence people negatively too, and then there's other things that's not even art that's influencing motherfuckers wrong too. So it's like but for us to just harp on music, I think it'd be a little irresponsible. But I do understand and agree with everything you said though about niggas are irresponsible by promoting it one way. You know what I'm saying?
They do have a responsibility, whether we want to agree, whether we want to be real or not. Them niggas have a platform. All them niggas have a responsibility, especially when they get to a high platform, dog.
Okay, well let me put it like this. You right. But how much I've done drugs in my day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I never had, by the way. I meant to tell you that earlier. I never did an E-pill, no shit like that.
See, well, I'm sorry to hear that. But I'm telling you right now, I did. I love E-pills. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, E-pills is the best drug in the fucking world, right?
Okay.
Now, I stopped. I did it for like a little bit for a summer in 1 year, and like I said, I found out that a dude that my homie knew that we kind of like had passions with, he passed away off the shit. So when I tried to do this shit 2 other times after that, I just kept thinking like I'm about to die every time I pop the joint. So I'm like, why the fuck I'm gonna pop it if I keep thinking I'm about to die?
Fact.
So I stopped. Now, 10, 15 years later, you know what I'm saying? I would never make a song about me popping E-pills and you should do that shit. You know what I'm saying? But if we're having a conversation about drugs,
you gonna tell niggas
I'm gonna be like, yo, that E-pill was fucking fire, nigga. Yeah. That shit was fire. You shouldn't do that shit. But nigga, that shit, I can't lie to you and say that my experience wasn't great off the shit. Now, if you walk away from that shit and after I told you shouldn't do it, but that shit was fire, is that my fault?
Nah.
Should I have lied to you? Should I say, oh man, that shit, you're gonna burn in hell if you take that shit?
That's your personal experience, and you also give a nigga the good and the bad. I don't never knock nobody for it's not you told me the same story earlier, and you told me you knew a nigga who died off of it. So it was like, it was great for me, but he died off of it. You feel me?
Okay.
So now if I walk away from that and I want to try it, that's on me. You gave me both sides of the fence.
So you want the music to be like that?
These rap niggas don't give you both sides of this shit.
Is there a rapper that did?
Yeah.
Who?
Tip did it. He did it before.
Hold up. Nah. No. See, this what... See? AP, this what bothers me about you, right?
See, listen.
No. Can I just say something first?
I know where you going, but you just asked me a direct question.
I did, but nigga,
and I answered you.
I wasn't expecting you to say that nigga.
Because you did the same nigga
you be hating on talking about the nigga.
I never hate on him. I tell the truth. How's that? How's
you
me
said
saying
that
what
the
I'm
dime
saying?
trap should not have been made because he's glorifying trap music.
Facts. He's 40.
Dude just had to do anything.
He's sending the wrong message out. He's at a point in his career where now he is in a place where his message is very important. His message on social media and when he's trying to be activist tip does not match what he put in his music.
Did you listen to the Dime Trap?
Come on, man. That's my favorite rapper.
Okay, let me ask you this. So you saying that Tip doesn't do that with the street persona neither? Like he doesn't tell motherfuckers both ways, just like how you want people to tell you about the both ways, the good and the bad of doing drugs. Does he not tell you the good and the bad about the street shit?
T.I.'s at a point in his life, in his career, where he can literally change some shit with his platform and his voice.
What do you mean? Like,
he
what do you
worked
mean?
that hard.
What do you mean he could change some shit?
If Tupac was 40 years old rapping right now, there's no way in hell he'd be telling niggas to shoot and kill each other. None of that shit. Or even acting like it was cool.
Okay.
None of that shit. Okay. That nigga would be telling us to do some whole other shit trying to take over the world. I see that kind of potential in Tip. It's bigger than the trap. My nigga, you ain't fucking you live in the mansion, my nigga. you feel what I'm saying?
Okay. So you want the nigga to live his music? That's what you saying? So he go to jail and then you call the nigga stupid?
I don't want him to go to jail. No, I don't want him to do that. I want him to, nigga, you graduated above that. Nigga, you graduated above the trap. T.I. doesn't have to open the trap museum, my nigga. Okay. He doesn't have to have whole interviews about who started trap music. Who gives a fuck?
But see, this is what I'm saying. This is why it's a tricky conversation.
Jay-Z gave us 444. He didn't give us Reasonable Doubt Reloaded, my nigga.
That's true. Now that's true. That's true.
I bought some artwork for $1 million. 2 years later, that shit worth $3
You
million.
love that bar, bro. You know how many times you
My
quote that,
nigga,
bro?
if
I
you
know
listen-
you quote that a lot, bro.
You listen to that shit. Y'all think I'm bougie. I'm like, it's fine. I'm just trying to give you $1 million worth of game for $9.99. That shit was cold. Like, I'm like, damn.
Yeah,
Like, that was
yeah.
some cold shit. Like, that's tip.
Okay.
That could be tip.
Okay.
But that ain't the tip we get.
I think you're a little hard on Tip because you fuck with the nigga. I think
Yeah, I
think
got higher standards
exactly.
for Tip.
That's
Yeah.
all I think.
I'm not saying that to take credit from him. I mean, if Tip had a concert and I can go, and I
Yeah.
felt like I would go buy a ticket and probably be singing every song, nigga.
Fucking right,
I
nigga.
still listen
Trap
to
music is the
motherfucking-
best- one of the
I
best
listen to
albums
all
ever.
his old shit, but I'm just saying, it's like
What's his best album?
his best. Woo, that's tough.
No, it's not.
Yeah, because I got personal favorites and shit. I would say King. Like, to me, King is when his shit, like, took off.
No,
You know
but
what I'm
but
saying?
that's not just because it took off. Don't mean that was the best joint.
Nah,
that's just
that's
when
what I'm
that's
saying.
when the world took notice of. it.
Yeah, I would say King. That joint had some joy. I remember like riding out, going on vacation.
What was the
playing
joint?
that
What was the joint that did it for you? King joint.
Damn. Shit, I actually like the joint he got with Young Buck on that joint. Damn. I don't know the name of the song right here. It's him, Young Dro, and Young Buck on that joint.
My nigga, I'm gonna tell you
Yeah.
right now. Trap music. I used to bump that joint every fucking day.
Yeah.
Dog, let me tell you. I'm gonna set the mode for you, bro.
Yeah.
I used to roll up a doobie that way, and
Yeah.
I used to motherfucking roll the windows down and cut on that. Hey, let's get away.
Yeah.
Get on the room on the other
Yeah.
side of town. That
Yeah.
shit used to be fire, bro.
Yeah.
That joint that don't hate me, shawty.
Yeah.
Please don't hate, hey dog.
Hey, that's I was just about to. I'm glad you said that.
I
My nigga,
still love.
Let me tell you something. I still love you, bruh.
Dog.
That shit almost bring tears in my eyes. when I listen to
Nigga, that
shit.
nigga
Like-
putting his heart out
Like,
there,
bro,
bro.
I wish. It's certain niggas like Tupac got songs like that when he wrote that "Time Goes By," puffing on lie,
Yeah.
hoping that it, I just be like, yeah, I wish I was in the studio with these niggas.
Yeah.
Like them had to been classic sessions. I still love you, bro.
Yeah.
Man, I wish I could make a song like that, bro.
Yeah.
Like wasn't nothing but heart in that motherfucker. Like
Nigga,
nothing but the
what?
truth.
What?
That's probably my favorite T.I. song.
Yeah, I
right
agree.
there.
I agree. But you know what? I
Yeah.
forgot. Before we move further, I want to tell you, your man Trippie Redd is trying to stop the drug culture. He's trying to be what you want. He's trying to be the guy who trying to bring positivity into hip hop. He said no more drugs, only weed.
Let me ask you a question. You ever heard of Trippie Redd song?
Not a day in my life.
Me neither. Yeah, like,
But he
it's
ain't making music for
it's
us.
It's something about Trippie Redd that he looks so stupid to me.
Bro, he look like a fucking
one of-
Chucky doll.
Not even a Chucky doll, like one of them little Sour Patch Kids. Is that what they is? He look
He
like
do
a
look like that
toy,
shit,
huh?
dog,
Like-
yeah.
like, so and then when he talk, it's like, man,
That
I
nigga look
can't
like-
believe people following this shit. But that's the old nigga talking. That's the 36-year-old nigga. I have no desire to go listen to a Trippie Redd song. And to me, the fact that Trippie Redd is saying we need to change the culture, that's a problem.
You know what that nigga music title I think that he does, like, because you know they got different genres of hip hop now, right? As far as
Yeah.
like rap, they
Yeah.
call this nigga like emo. It's not even emo rap. It's like emo something else, nigga. And I was like, nigga, this rap done really
You know
changed.
your shit bad when they gotta make a whole new name for your shit. Like, I ain't listen. Like I said, maybe it's the old nigga. If somebody know a Trippie Redd song, I'm missing out on
Nah.
because I'm on my old nigga shit.
Nah,
Please, man.
It ain't
you
the
know.
vibe. I mean, I ain't gonna say it ain't the vibe. I'm saying it ain't our vibe.
Yeah,
it ain't
but
our vibe. We ain't gonna pull up on
it's
that.
somebody's vibe, and I would like to think that I'm not so shut off from the world, even in my older age.
Yeah, you
that,
a lot more open minded than me. as
Yeah,
far as
that I
music.
can't. It's something that I can't like. So if you know a Trippie Redd song, maybe we missing out on that, man. Send it. I listen
Hold
to
on,
it.
hold on. See, I just gave you credit, and you ain't even deserve that shit, nigga.
Why is
Because
that?
you said, if you so open minded, then why the fuck when I sent you the OT Genesis song, you wanted to act like that shit wasn't
Nah,
fire,
I thought
nigga?
he was serious. I thought he was
Oh
serious.
my! Why would you think this nigga was serious, bro? What's wrong with you? You ain't got a sense of humor,
Did you
nigga.
send me the video or the?
Yeah, I sent you the fucking
the audio.
It was like a clip. It was like a little clip.
Yeah, I thought he was serious.
No,
so,
I sent you the video.
yeah,
I sent you the whole video.
When I seen it, it just didn't hit me. It didn't hit me. It was like, what the fuck?
You sounded like a cold hater, bro.
Nigga,
That
I
shit
mean,
was fire.
See, that's the thing niggas gotta stop doing. Just because a nigga don't like something doesn't necessarily
Bro,
mean that they're a hater.
But I knew you liked it though.
Nah, I didn't like it till I listened to it the second time.
But I knew you. I knew you was going to like it though.
Listen.
Oh shit.
When I listened to it the second time.
Shit.
When I listened to it the second time and the third time, and I realized
Let
it
me get
was
a cut, too.
I got you. Nessa's gonna have to grab you. You know?
Yeah.
When I realized it was a joke, I took it for what it was, and it was actually better as a joke than it would have been if he was serious.
Bruh.
He was playing, but that was the beauty in it.
That's what I'm
You know what I'm
saying, bro. I
saying?
do that all, nigga. I've done that my whole life. You know what blows me, bro? Let me tell you what blows me, bro. This the shit about life. See, sometimes we gotta learn to discernment is the word for the rest of my life. Discernment, because you look at a nigga that's so it be a nigga out here that's aloof and shit, and people be getting on the nigga be like, you need to take life more serious, right? And then the nigga will take life more serious and nothing works for this nigga, right?
Okay.
And then you'll see another nigga out here that's living life taking serious and thinking that's the thing he's supposed to be. And if that nigga would just chill the fuck out, everything would work for this nigga. But it's hard for you to be. It depends on your environment. That plays a lot of part about you being comfortable to be able to chill.
To be
the fuck
yourself.
Out. Yeah, to be yourself.
That's a hard balance because I think too many of us, and I struggle with this shit. Too many of us are looking for acceptance, not realizing
right.
that the world will never accept you. You feel me?
Hold up.
And
That's how this nigga.
and I think that's
The crowd went wild off that.
that's the difference between Kobe Bryant and the nigga who never made it to the league. Kobe Bryant does not give a fuck. He does not care. You 0 for 30. You off. You shot 2. I'm still shooting.
Yeah.
Because I'm me.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You feel me? Then you got some niggas that reading the news articles after the game. Niggas saying they need to get traded. Niggas don't like your song.
Right.
Niggas don't think you about that life.
Right.
Niggas don't like the way you wear your clothes. Then you got some people that don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So it's like the people who don't give a fuck
Right.
end up doing shit like OT Genesis. They took the shot
But and they made it score
and scored like a motherfucker.
So let me tell you this. So I'm over this joint. I'm over it, and this why I'm starting to have my sense of humor. I might fuck around and just be a stand-up comedian one day, nigga. I'm just letting y'all know because my fucking sense of humor is starting to just skyrocket. Because I had to laugh when I saw that nigga do that video. I laughed at myself, right? Because I'm like, I'll be in the DMs, nigga, and I be so appreciate you, brother. I be in the DMs, bro, and I be so passionate talking to my brother, y'all. Y'all don't even understand. I be like, nigga, pin pushers. You gotta be with the pin pushers club, right? And this nigga be like, dog, okay, if that's what you with, that's cool. And I'd be like, no, nigga, that should be the school for rappers, the pin pushers club. And then you see this nigga OT Genesis come out with when that nigga was in the studio doing that, you know he was having fun. You know somebody was like, dog, you wasting my motherfucking time.
Let me tell you what happened. He did a video. I think he was in the club. The song came on and looked like he was singing the song. And that shit was buzzing in the comments. So I think his light bulb went off and said, man, I'm gonna do that shit.
Yeah.
Like he just remixed the word. Instead of saying love, he said cuz.
Yeah, dog.
And people was like, damn, young, that should be a song.
It's a Crip ballad, ain't
it? He said,
it?
fuck it.
It's a Crip ballad.
He said, fuck it.
Dog, I love it.
And people are singing that shit.
Yeah, nigga.
They love that shit.
It was the perfect song to do that to, right? Because Keisha Cole, if you remember that song,
It was terrible.
oh my God, her vocals was some shit, my nigga.
But that shit rocked.
Yeah.
Cause it seemed organic. It didn't
Yeah.
seem fake. It was
Yeah.
like whatever she was feeling at the time.
Yeah.
When she hit that,
Yeah.
And that's the part I like when the nigga was like, I'm a ride.
Dog,
That shit is fucking funny.
that
as
shit is fire, bro.
Yeah, bro,
But see, that's why I was trolling you in the joint, because I was like, bro, I know you now. I feel like I know you, bro. I knew you was going.
I was hating on it on purpose. Cause you hated on my shit with the
Which
guitar.
one? Yeah, oh, that was trash.
That's what I'm saying. So I kind of was like, fuck you, nigga, this shit trash. Like, nigga, you ain't like my shit, I ain't gonna like your shit.
That shit was fire. Hey, yo, shout out to OT Genesis for that.
Shout out to him,
though,
and shout out to any man. If you one of them people that just don't give a fuck, man, shout out to you, because at the end of the day, man, niggas will kill their mother if they feel like she doing too much, and that's something I'm trying to start telling myself that yo,
that was a hard
niggas,
line.
You know something else, man? Something else I was thinking about on the way up here, man. Everybody be looking for love, not realizing that love and hate is the same shit. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa, hold up, whoa. Slow that down. I don't know what you're saying. Break that down,
man.
Nigga,
love and the hate, depending on the source it's coming from, and depending on the person, can feel the same way.
Woo!
How many times have you really been in love with a motherfucker and you end up hating them the most? Because they hurting you the most. They know the most about you. It's that nigga you was smoking with, you loved him, you called him bro, and he the nigga that fucks you over the most. So that same nigga who's making you feel loved at one point can make you feel more hate. So it's like it's a thin line between love and hate.
But my nigga, no. Well, let me. I agree with your theory, but this is when that terminology fits what you're talking about. Excuse me. Toxic love, toxicity. See, love. See, I don't believe a lot of love exists outside of parenthood, like family, like you might love your brother, you might love your son, you like your father or whatever. But I think like relationship love, I think that shit is real fragile, my nigga.
And that goes, you're gonna start feeling this thing too. There's no love you ever gonna feel, but the love your son is gonna give you.
Oh, nigga.
Because it's natural, it's unconditional. The way he's gonna look at you, the way he's gonna listen to every word you say, and it's like you could tell a nigga stop right there and drop a jewel on him, and he's just like, you know what I mean? Or like he want to protect you.
Yeah.
Your girl, your lady, your wife.
Yeah.
There's no love like that.
Yeah.
Niggas gotta stop comparing that kind of love to the kind of love you want these motherfuckers to show you on the internet.
Yeah.
That shit ain't real.
On the street.
Or on the street.
Yeah.
It's not real.
It's not real,
Guess
bro.
what? That bitch that you fucking right now, that's
Yeah.
all in love with you, will fuck another nigga.
Yeah, and be in love with
And
him.
show the same, and was in love with another nigga
Yeah.
before you came along.
Yeah, bro.
That nigga that you saying cool with got a friend that they not cool with no more.
But see, that's what that goes with what you were saying earlier though, Fresh. When you talking about niggas be wanting acceptance, niggas be wanting acceptance in love, nigga. That goes hand in hand, nigga.
Right.
And niggas make decisions and life identities off that shit,
Right.
wanting love and wanting acceptance because niggas don't understand that first you need to love and accept yourself.
Facts. See the motherfuckers who, like I said, you take me back to a nigga like Kobe. What about Kobe says he don't love himself? You know what I'm saying?
When he fucked that white bitch in the ass.
I'm just saying, yeah.
Nigga did not love himself that night, nigga.
They fucked her in the ass. He had to go to trial. He got off the plane and dropped 50.
80 was,
That's
it was
a whole,
80. It was
that's
80.
a whole different kind
It was
of
81
mind
that
frame.
night. It was 81 that night.
So you touched on something like, if you don't love yourself, it doesn't matter what someone says about you. You know what I mean? So it's like, I've just been thinking about that kind of shit and just like, man, you only get one of these motherfuckers. So if you spending time worried about what a motherfucker think, how much they love you, if they like your shit, if you,
Right.
man, fuck, you're never going to get to where you trying to go.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, and that's what I'm saying. Back to that OT Genesis joint. It was the joint that made me feel good because it made me like, dog. It reminded me you can't take this thing too serious because you'll lose out on the time that you gotta appreciate out here and the shit that you gotta appreciate when you start taking shit so serious, bro. And I get caught up sometimes in taking shit serious because that's just how I was raised. That's my environment. That's how I was raised. Like a lot of things, my life. I feel like my life was saved because I took certain things serious where other guys didn't. You know what I'm saying? But that don't, like I said, it goes back to discernment. That don't mean I gotta be black and white with that shit. That's the only way I gotta be. Sometimes I gotta learn when to pull back and just be on some OT Genesis shit. Just have fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why I appreciate that shit so much.
And niggas are followers. So
Facts,
the
nigga.
shit we about to see now.
Hey, look, I say that to him like, oh my God,
Yeah.
everybody about to be doing
Man,
this shit.
what?
But he
Come
ain't the
on.
first nigga though. He ain't the first nigga because I mean, if you want to talk about spoof records, the first nigga that I heard of was Weird Al Yankovic back in the '90s.
Yeah, but that kind of was a different. Not only was it hip hop, it was borderline. It was a spoof, but it was borderline close to the original song. Like it wasn't that much of a spoof. Like the nigga followed the song verbatim, just
No, he
changed the
didn't.
lyrics.
Nah, but that's what this nigga did. That's what OT Genesis did. But
no,
it's
no,
the
I'm
R&B
talking,
song.
that's what I'm talking about. No, the OT Genesis, like Keisha Cole even said it. I was thrown off because the nigga used the lyrics. Like he didn't really. He just changed words, but he used the cadence. It's damn near the same song. if somebody played them like side by side, and it's like they damn near the same. They need to do a remix together.
Yeah, no,
Because he's
they
about
probably-
to bring her back.
They probably
Like,
will. They probably will.
This
You
nigga
just
got crowds of people rocking to that shit, waving to that shit.
no,
man.
he probably got a nigga that's probably turned Crip off that song.
I almost wished I was Crip listening to that jump. Let me tell you why. Hey, Ness. Because I said young. I would love to be a Crip.
Yeah.
When listening to this
Yeah,
shit.
nigga about
These
to-
niggas come. Like they really banging that shit. Never knew that I was crippin'.
Hey, yo.
That
Hey, yo.
nigga said
You a
bang.
nut-ass
I
nigga.
was like, yo, this is the time to be a Crip. These
Yeah.
niggas looking cool,
No
man.
bullshit, bro.
No
Hey, that
bull,
shit was
bruh.
funny, bro. That shit was funny, bro.
Yeah.
But so your man Nick Cannon.
Yeah,
Your man Nick Cannon.
yeah.
Nick Cannon comes out the woodwork.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
He ain't take the first shot.
Nah, I ain't say he did.
Okay.
Hold up. So you tell me what happened then, because
Nah,
I'm
so
gonna
Fat
say from
Joe-
my view, it just seemed like the nigga just came out of
No.
left field, was like, "Fuck you, here we go."
No, Fat
Okay.
Joe just dropped the album.
Okay.
He got a song on there with Eminem.
Okay.
Eminem took shots at Nick Cannon and Mariah Carey.
What do you say? Do you know anything he said?
I don't know verbatim.
Okay.
I heard it one time.
Okay.
But he drew first blood.
Okay.
He said some shit. He said his name. He said Mariah's name. And he said Nick in the jump. So he threw him a shot. So that's where the diss records came from. They just didn't come from left field.
So okay, thanks for clearing it up, Fresh. Because
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I really didn't know that.
Yeah.
But so Nick Cannon comes out after being provoked, as we learned, and put two shots in the air, 2 diss tracks to Eminem. And what you think about them, Judge? You heard them, Judge? Because I sent them to you.
Nick Cannon made a bunch of mistakes.
Real shit, Fresh. Oh man.
First of all, Eminem is too skilled of a lyricist. The fact that you dissed him with 3 other niggas on the song.
But Pac did that and hit him up, dog. What you doing? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't pick that. You don't do that. Don't do that. Because Pac did that and hit him up. Biggie did that with Junior Mafia. Don't do that.
All right.
Don't do that.
I'll give you that.
Okay.
But we not gonna compare Hit 'Em Up to this shit they dropped.
But I'm just talking about what you said.
Okay. That's a fact.
Okay.
I wouldn't have did it, but whatever.
Okay.
Second thing, he said that he was the new Pac on one of them songs.
Why do niggas? You know what it is, though. I'm gonna tell you what it is. Niggas who ain't really gangster. Tupac was their Jesus. Like I'm talking about, like when niggas was like trying to be, who is the toughest nigga I could be? It was Tupac. Niggas wanted, because I'm gonna tell you,
You should never say that.
cool niggas, real gangster niggas don't say that.
You should never say that.
Real gangster niggas don't say that.
Like-
You want Pac? Who the last nigga said that? Ja Rule. And you saw
your
what
man
happened to that
said
nigga.
Nigga from New York, the nigga who got into the shootout with God is great, my paper straight. Troy Ave. He came out with a joint talking about he the new Pac. You know what I'm
Lil
saying?
Boosie said it too. Boo Pac, actually. That was a horrible
Listen,
name.
rappers, leave that shit alone, man. It was one Tupac.
Yeah.
And you seen how that worked out for him. Now,
Right.
God bless my nigga. That was my big homie. I put that on Facebook.
Yeah.
His music was my big homie.
Yeah.
But that story ain't end up great. So them big shoes to fill.
Big
So
shoes.
you just can't be running around here not really living that shit, just saying it on records. You did a diss record, nigga. You are not. That was not Hit 'Em Up.
That was not hit him up.
Leave that shit alone. So that was his second mistake,
Mm-hmm.
and they just wasn't very good. I mean,
Ooh. So
he had Hitman Holler, Charlie Clips, and Conceited on one of them Jones. Them niggas then said like historical battle rap lines in battle rap, and they don't have like not one quotable. Like their punchlines was like, it was almost like they was writing, but they didn't want to get fined. They didn't want to get kicked off Wildin' Out or something. It was like they was hard, but it wasn't like, like I never felt that you know what I mean?
nigga. Okay, let me tell you what. Is that all the errors you thought he made? Because
and then Nick Cannon is like a corny nigga, bro. Like Nick
musically, I think he's corny musically. Yeah.
I just think no.
I don't know the nigga personally.
I mean, he did Drumline and shit like that.
Drumline was corny as
them
shit,
little
though.
beautiful little movies he had, like
Little beautiful movies, nigga.
Like he had like
What you fucking
beautiful
talking about?
movies, like shit you want your kids to watch. Like nigga, go watch Drumline while I
Yo,
fucking watch
what you
porn.
not gonna do?
Go watch Drumline while I smoke this weed and watch porn,
What
little
you
nigga.
not gonna do?
You know what I'm saying?
is
Yeah,
tell-
like you send your kid to go watch Drumline and don't even worry about like if it's gonna be fucking in the movie or nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Maybe Drumline 2 though, because he ain't in that shit.
Even Wildin' Out is like a real kid friendly show. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's
But let me tell you this. Let me tell you what I think the nigga made mistakes. I'm gonna say he did. The one thing I asked myself when I listened to both them joints, I said this nigga got 4 niggas that battle rap on his label,
Yeah.
and this motherfucker didn't have the smartness to just have all 4 of them niggas write the most best verse in the world for him to spit alone. Even if niggas knew that he didn't write it, it still would have just sounded better.
I like this flow on the second jump when he took Eminem flow and shit.
Who, Nick Cannon?
Yeah, I like that jump, but
I
it
didn't
just
like
he
it.
just wasn't saying nothing.
He did, nigga. It was horrible, nigga. It was.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying was, it was so. To me, it was so bad. But then I was like, bro, like, why wouldn't you just have them niggas ghostwrite for you, bro? Like, and just make it sound, put it in your little way to make
Them
it
niggas
sound.
don't
Cardi
sound
B,
good either.
Cardi B. But it would. But listen, what I'm
It
saying.
would sound better coming from Nick
That's
Cannon.
what I'm saying. You would that those bars you might would have believed that Nick Cannon said them joints. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just hope that if Eminem got time, they in trouble. They in trouble.
But see,
and I mean all of them in trouble.
But hold up. But did you see what Joyner Lucas said? I sent you the little joint.
Yeah, I sent Joyner.
This
I'm
nigga-
not a big Joyner Lucas fan. He
I'm
can
not,
rap.
I'm not a fan of him neither, but I didn't like the dick riding tactics that he pulled, nigga, because he's trying to say nobody's even talking to this nigga, and this nigga's like, hey man, Nick Cannon, leave Eminem alone, or I'm gonna get 50 Cent, Lloyd Banks, this nigga Royce the 5'9",
Yeah.
and I fuck with Royce the 5'9",
Yeah.
but them other niggas, I was like, Johnny Lucas, shut your faggot ass,
So I ran across,
shut your weird ass up.
I ran across a Eminem song back in '88 when he was dissing black bitches. You heard that? Joint?
Yeah, that shit wild, ain't it? But see, that's your rap god, right?
I ain't never said that shit. I was the one going against him.
Oh, my
Shit.
nigga, my bad, nigga.
Yeah.
Respect, my bad. We on the same vibe with that.
Nah, but
nigga,
that threw me off though.
I don't fuck with that nigga,
Yeah,
dog.
that just go to show all white people are racist at some point in time in their lives, man. They might grow out of that shit, but no white person
at some
just
point in
grows
time in
up
life.
not racist. You know
Dog,
what I'm
that's
saying?
funny though.
No
That's-
bullshit. Like at some point in your life, like you just, you know what I mean? Then you might snap out that shit. But come on, man.
That's that.
Like, come
I
on.
wish we had a white person that called up and confirm that. That'd
Yeah,
be dope.
I think
He like,
that
you know
all
what?
white
AP
people-
Fresh was right.
Like if a white person could call me and tell me that nobody in their family is racist, I pay some money.
but if a white person tell me that they family racist, I just automatically think you racist.
You're racist, or you've been exposed to it.
So you can't win with me. That's what you're
Nah,
basically
they
saying.
could win. They could win.
Dog, I'm gonna tell you right now, a white woman looked out for me and my wife at the hospital, bro. Like
real.
showed love, nigga. Like showed so much love, nigga, that they gave us a motherfucking card, and they was the I guess the manager at that little section gave us a card and was asking for if we had any type of complaints or anything like that. I told her, look, I ain't got no complaints. Give me that card. I want to write a whole paragraph about this white bitch that showed us love, nigga. It gave her nothing but love, nigga. She was like, oh my God, I'm going to help her out. I hope that shit could get her a raise or some shit, nigga. But I said, yo, shorty came through, man, uplifted us, nigga, through our little time trying to learn this parenthood shit. It's new to us, nigga. Like, it's our first. We can, like I said, it can get overwhelming and get like you start blaming yourself if you're not learning shit quick enough. You know what I mean? Like it was a lot of shit you feel. You know, fresh. But you know what I'm saying? She was kind of like, and we was dealing with a lot of motherfucking nurses that would look like me and you that was fucking up the vibe. And shorty came, white woman, blonde hair, showed love, nigga, like helped us out, bro. So I can't really go with that. Like and like I say, she could go home and be like, fuck niggas, but that moment she loves some
I ain't
niggas.
saying that all white people are racist. I'm just saying.
You said at some time.
I'm just saying that at some point in
They've been
their life,
exposed to
exposed
it.
to
Yeah, I
racism.
agree with that.
Like,
I agree with that.
facts.
I agree with
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
I would agree. But at the end of the day, Nick Cannon, don't do no more motherfucking diss tracks,
Yeah,
bro.
Nick
Chill
Cannon,
out.
I mean, just
Just
certain
chill out.
shit. Like,
Just chill out,
leave
bro. He
that
ain't gotta
alone.
do it.
Yeah, you
He ain't
getting
gotta do
money.
it. Right.
You getting money. Protect your energy, man.
But you know what I hope you know what he's really trying to do, but it ain't gonna happen. He really trying to get it into some boxing shit. That nigga, I think Nick Cannon really trying to get Eminem in the ring, but Eminem ain't gonna get in the ring with you, my nigga, because he
Think
said
Nick
it.
Cannon can fight?
I think Nick Cannon. You know what's crazy, bro? Niggas like Nick Cannon can fight. I'm gonna tell you why. Niggas that's knowing niggas sleeping on them, niggas like that be having shit for niggas.
Facts.
Yeah. So you sleep on Nick Cannon, bro.
Yeah.
That nigga probably got some jujitsu shit with his ass.
Yeah.
Some motherfucking death grip one shot shit.
Yeah.
Nah, nigga,
He
I ain't
told the
sleeping on
nigga to
nigga.
pull up. He told him to
I'm
pull
trying
up.
to tell you,
Yeah.
nigga, that nigga want that wreck, bro.
Yeah, he
Nah,
got a point with
I
that
don't
shit.
sleep on niggas like that, bro. Those niggas like that, I be like, nah. It be them niggas that be, oh yeah, nigga, I'm with that shit. I be like, oh, this nigga's a bitch. Watch I pull this nigga skirt. But nah, niggas like Nick Cannon, let that nigga live, bro. That nigga probably a fucking nut. He know
bullshit.
niggas sleep on him all his life. Nah, nigga. Hey,
Fact.
what's up with motherfucking Lizzo getting banned at the motherfucking game for twerking and having the motherfucker throw money on her? She was showing her ass, I think. Big joint.
Did you see it?
I saw it. I did.
What did you think about it?
About the ass?
What did you think about her twerking with her ass out in the thong at the Lakers game on courtside at the Lakers game, my nigga?
I highly appreciated it. I'm gonna tell you why
Do tell.
I appreciate it because it's always a good thing when you see big cheeks, especially spontaneously. When you was watching the game, you ain't motherfucking think you gonna see some big cheeks. Next thing you know, the ball come down court, Lizzo. Oh,
Listen.
that's what it's do. All right.
Okay, have you ever? Okay, Lizzo was the first of her kind.
What you mean?
She's the first. She's made a lane for being that big chick that's confident in what she is, and is not trying to conform to what the perception is of the way women's supposed to look. And she's talented. She can move. You feel what I'm saying? So with that comes responsibility. I personally, I like big women. I want to put that out there.
He said first comes responsibility.
I like big women. Okay. 200 plus, you got me. I'm not a little chick guy. I don't want to see Lizzo's ass in a thong at the Lakers game on the sideline, bro.
Are you body shaming? Because you said you wasn't.
I don't really want to see nobody's ass in a thong at the Lakers. Like,
what about the cheerleaders? What about the cheerleader bitch?
They get paid to do what they doing.
The fuck they got to do with you enjoying the ass or not?
Lizzo should not. I don't want to see Rihanna's ass at the Lakers game.
You're fucking tripping right now.
I don't want to.
You're the only one that niggas bitches that want to see Rihanna ass at a goddamn basketball game.
Come on, man. Listen.
What's wrong with you, Fresh?
They already think we act
He does not speak for us.
They already think we act like animals and shit.
Who? Who's they? Nigga, fuck them. That's what I be trying to tell you.
That's why she got banned.
She got banned because, you know what? And when she got banned, the first thing I said was, where are all the IG hoes at? All the IG bitches that be twerking, they should all band together and say, look, if y'all stop Lizzo, then no twerking for all of us.
That shit look bad, man.
It did not.
That shit look bad.
What look bad about it?
Don't nobody want to see Lizzo ass.
Why?
In a thong.
Tell me why.
On the sideline of a Lakers game.
Tell me
we there to see Bron and Jack Nicholson, and they dim the lights and feed you liquor and nice food and shit in L.A. Nigga, take that shit outside, man.
You telling me you want to see Jack Nicholson wrinkle ass face over some ass cheeks?
Bruh,
you are fucking ridiculous, Fresh. Listen, I totally and emphatically disagree with you, nigga.
Very bad on us.
Nah, on us?
Yeah.
Nigga, on us?
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I see a lot of, one thing that I took note of is it's a lot of women that's getting tired of seeing Lizzo and her quote unquote big ass. I've noticed that.
For real?
Nigga, because women be always talking about this shit about niggas people body shaming and all that bullshit. And you start thinking that it's the true thing, but you start really like bitches be body shaming each other.
I don't think she got a terrible body.
Nah, but it's like, I think like because she was big, I think that's why niggas acting like what she did was so fucking offensive. Nigga, if she was small, if you saw motherfucking, what's that little bitch name that be motherfucking Ariana Grande? If that bitch had on a fucking thong, she was out there twerking, niggas be like, oh.
Can you picture Beyonce on the sideline of a Lakers game twerking, man, with her ass out the
But
thong?
Fresh, you would want to though, Fresh. You would want to, Fresh. What is wrong with you? It's like you the type of nigga trying to say Janet Jackson should have showed the nipple in the fucking Super Bowl. That was really offensive with my child sitting here.
You see what happened to her?
Nigga, well, we loved it though. We loved it, Fresh. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Don't hate on the game. It's part of the game.
Lizzo has a big responsibility. Literally.
What? You keep putting that big on that shit, bro. You need to stop that. Big girls, dog. I'm gonna tell you.
I love big girls,
bruh.
Don't even play.
See, Fresh, you the type of nigga that always tell me you love something, but then diss it or down it in some way. I
respect the craft, but you still gotta know, like them people. Them people complained, man.
Yeah, they did.
They complained about that shit. Like people, kids in there and shit.
Nah, they complain like shit.
They didn't want to see Lizzo big ass in the thong on the sideline twerking and shit, man. It's people that paid good money that was sitting in the row behind them with their kids. Like, man, what the fuck? What the fuck?
I don't think that. I saw no close-ups with that. I saw no close-ups with that.
I guarantee you that's why they banned her.
Nah,
the people went and protested that ass, man.
Dog, shorty, see, that's the problem with niggas, dog. Niggas need to be celebrating that big ass for having that motherfucking courage to drop it down low and courtside, nigga. Man, come on,
I wouldn't have been mad at her for dropping it low on courtside.
Round of applause for Lizzo.
I wouldn't have been mad at that. She had on a thong, my nigga.
So that's even better. Dog, you want your big girls to have the less clothing on as possible. That's what you want, nigga.
Man, shout out to Lizzo. I hope it don't, fuck up no money, no real big money. But
nah,
it's a time and place for everything, man.
I guess
just wasn't the
that wasn't in place.
Nah,
that wasn't in place.
The time or the place.
All right, Fred. I'm sorry you felt that way, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But niggas like me, we enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? One thing I peep game on, man, that I noticed that I said that we ain't talk about before that I want to talk about is. It's a lot of niggas around. It's a lot of niggas that haven't really. That's not mainstream rappers. That's ascended to that level, man. That's still in reach in the area that I'm seeing. I'm seeing this a new thing with rappers using charities and shit. And I'm talking about using like like causes to benefit their name. You know what I'm saying? Instead of having like their name already established with their craft and they're doing something charitable from it. It's like niggas motherfucking letting that be the only thing they known for. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say the homie name I'm talking about. But one thing I'm saying is that because I remember somebody told me that years ago. Somebody said, "Yo, Joe, you know what you should do? You should make a song tied into a cause." And that way, when you could make it a like a foundation. That way you could take that joint places, man, and people start paying you some mind, dog. Like pick anything, domestic violence, breast cancer, and I was like, man, I ain't doing that shit, bro. Like, and because to me, my thing was if I ain't did that already, then that maybe not be what I want to do. I'm not gonna do that for that reason that you're telling me. You know what I'm saying? But then I'm seeing it's a lot of people that have taken that route. And I'm like, bro, I be seeing niggas falling for it, niggas be in comments talking like, oh man, you keep doing positive shit, my nigga. And I'm like, bro, this nigga ain't doing nothing. This nigga is just, nigga, I saw this video, right? I'm gonna be specific. I saw this nigga. This nigga literally laid on the floor, laid on the concrete ground, in a fucking sleeping bag, to say that this nigga was sleeping with the homeless. This nigga said he's out here affecting homelessness by he said nobody else would do this, so I'm going out here to do this, and I'm sleep out here in the sleeping bag to show y'all that I'm about this shit. And when I saw that, my nigga, when the video went off, I said that nigga got the fuck up and got back in his car and went home. Ain't no motherfucking way that them homeless niggas would have let that nigga come out there with that camera and sleep out there in his fresh shoes. And then nigga had a fresh, nigga sleeping bag was fresh.
Nigga had on AirPods and everything, but listen, this how I feel about charity.
Okay,
and,
break it down to him.
I'm learning, man. I'm learning with all this shit. Somebody had a post the other day, and the post basically said, if you gotta do it for this, you shouldn't be doing it. And it was a nigga, he had on the shades, he was smiling, he was shining, he had on new shoes, he was giving back, but he had the camera up like, look at me, I'm giving back. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it was like, I thought about it and I was like, damn, I did that before. You feel me? I got all these toys together for homeless kids, and I took video of it, put music behind it. You know what I'm saying? Here, nigga, take the picture while we handing them to the people. Look at me.
Smile, nigga.
Look at me. I'm doing something positive for the greater good.
Yeah.
And it's like, nah, I ain't on that shit no more. It's like, you know what I mean? If I'm going to do a toy drive, of course, I got to promote it and try to get donations. But when I drop the toys off or if I do something for a kid, I don't even really need to talk about it. Right. You know what I'm saying? I did it for that child, and I did it because that was what was in me. I tried to make the difference in me. Yeah. You feel me? So it's like social media became this world where somebody make grilled chicken and people got to take a picture of it. Like, we give a fuck.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like, even with that, it's like, it's all fake. It's all for the likes. It's all for the glitz and the glam. Because if it wasn't, you would just do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't put every little thing you do on the gram.
Facts.
So why do you gotta put on there that, you know, look at me. I'm the realest nigga because I did. No.
Facts.
Facts. That shit speaks for itself.
But I feel like that all the time. I feel like the best shit is when the shit that you don't speak about.
Yeah.
The shit that you just do.
Or other people speak about it. Like, I love when somebody's saying something about me that I think about myself and I ain't had to say nothing.
Yeah.
That mean my effect is bigger than because they saying it.
Yeah.
I ain't saying
I mean, they saw what I'm trying to already portray in my day to day.
Yeah. I ain't had to say nothing.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
They said I was a real nigga. I never said that.
Yeah.
They said I was good in basketball.
Yeah.
They say I got a big heart and I get back. That's different.
She said I fucked her right. Not me.
That mean you creating change.
Right, I got
it. But every time you gotta keep raising your hand and say, look at me. Nobody else is sleeping with the homeless or nobody else is feeding these niggas cheeseburgers. Or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, that's it, man, you know, that shit is like, you know, you just doing it for the likes, for the comments. You know what I mean? Are you really affecting change? So
and that's why I even wanted to bring it up, because if the world ain't going to see it, that's cool, because the world ain't going to see a bunch of hustles and finesse going on. The finesse and the hustle ain't going to never change. You know what I'm saying? Niggas going to find new ways to hustle and finesse. But I said, God damn it, what I'm going to start doing in 2020 coming into 19, I'm going to start speaking on this shit and stop just talking about the shit in the fucking group chat. Because this shit be, sometimes it be so retarded, so much retarded shit going on, my nigga, and I be like, some shit be beneath me though. Yeah. Some shit I ain't even gonna comment on that shit. But then some shit I be like, nah, my nigga, I gotta say something about this.
Well,
nigga.
Social media in general is just not real. So like half the shit I'm seeing, it's not real. You know what I mean? So it's like you gotta take everything you see with a grain of salt.
That's true.
What I mean?
That's true.
So it's like,
I seen the joint. I mean, cause I saw a joint the other day where the nigga was saying that he had like 2 million followers and was broke.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nigga said he ain't had shit. Nigga said but he had 2 million followers, nigga. And I was like, nigga, what the fuck? I thought I'm sitting over here with a 1,200, 1,100, thinking like, nigga, if I get a bigger nigga, that's probably gonna equate to some dollars.
It's probably a nigga with 12 followers that's rich.
Yeah, it is.
Filthy fucking
It
rich.
is.
You know
I fucking know one too. Yeah.
When society start putting a status on how many followers you got and how many likes and views you get, that's when we were all fucked.
You know what's crazy? I think they gonna wind up putting more on it.
What you mean?
Like, I'm thinking like later on down the line, it's gonna it's gonna be like that Black Mirror episode. If you ever saw that joint where niggas had like ratings, and it was like they was going by their ratings on social media about what they had access to in real world.
Well, I think,
I think that's just gonna turn into something like that, my nigga.
I think what they did.
What up, Soldier?
I think what they did was, I think they gave certain people who they felt like, you know, would do this and that followers. I think they gave them to them. And what do I mean by that? They opened that person up to a broader audience, and it gave them followers.
Right,
you know what I mean? But it was all based upon they knew that this person was going to be posting every day. This person had content, whatever. Now what they doing is trying to make motherfuckers pay for that.
Yeah.
So now it's not free to use social media no more.
Oh no,
because it's like promote, and then they got a slick way to put it: promote.
Yeah.
Promote your
They corner
shit.
the market, bro. They corner the market, bro. That's how it is, bro.
Right.
But that's always going to happen. That's why, cause shit, they always change the terms of the agreement. Nigga, I even got the email like about YouTube, about the shit that they been doing with YouTube, changing the terms of the agreement. Like, nigga, they always gonna find a way to corner the market, but hustlers gonna still find a way to hustle, nigga. They gonna wind up finding a new way to beat that, but then they gonna wind up coming and trying to stop that. It's never gonna stop, bro. Like, shit's always gonna be like that. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, we about to run out a little bit of time, my nigga. But you want to say some like some ending words before we leave? Because I know you got your charity joint that you want to promote, that you really be helping with, that you really doing shit with.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Next week I'll be taking toys to St. Anne's Center for Children, Women and Children. Basically taking brand new toys. Any donations, you know what I'm saying? I take anything. I'm probably gonna be buying books and some more shit. But I'm gonna take them through there, man. Hopefully the toys get to a kid that's really in need, and hopefully they appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I know that kids not really playing with toys these days and shit like that, but you just be hoping that what you doing is getting to the place it's supposed to get to. So that's what I'm doing, and man, my closing thing is just protect your energy, man. It's rough out here. I'm learning a lot, taking it all in stride, but every day you got to breathe is the day you got to get better. So you know,
that's some real shit, man. That's some real shit. On my I guess my closing remarks, I just want to say, man, if I haven't hollered at you, you hit my phone up, it's because a nigga just been learning new shit on some daddy shit. I'm repping the daddy gang. Shout out to the daddy gang niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm starting that off, nigga. But I want to say that, man, I'm learning that, like I told y'all before, dog. I'm gonna start every day. I'm starting to learn how to not let life take away my joy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to start making sure that I let my joy be felt by life. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to let shit beat me up, and I ain't going to let motherfuckers try to steal my joy. You said protect your energy. Niggas say still a joy. Niggas say stay focused, however you want to put it. But I'm going to make sure that I'm in control of what I can control. And my homie always be telling me that shit. And nigga always say, man, you a master of your universe, man. You got to make sure that you straight all the time, dog. And I understand what he be saying. You know what I'm saying? I make sure now every day I wake up with that type of mode, that type of attitude, because I know niggas like us always going to be on attack or getting attacked. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't because, niggas have it hard. It's just because that's how the world is. The world is negative, nigga. When you shine some light, the motherfuckers try to come and take that shit, bro, or try to dim that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? They've done it to many niggas before us. They're gonna do it to many niggas after us.
Facts.
So on that note, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? Show love where love is due. You know what I'm saying? Holla at Fresh and Mob Crew, and we out.
Your mind and your voice, the less is your blessing. When you stressing, it's time to rejoice. Anoint no man, Catholic, Christian, and Koran. Gamble and be strategic, no, it's egregious to show hand. Joe's plan, always be free and not blood that old stand. The words heartfelt, dead ass eulogy program. I say for so long, I done traveled down this road wrong. I'm Goku and she gave me my go, shit. So now I do this off of Joe's song, shit. I say for so long, I done traveled down this road wrong. I'm Goku and she gave me my go, shit. So now I do this off of Joe's song, shit. This is for my unborn. We don't have DNA or receiving, they destined for greatness. Disregard the underachieving way, believe and pray, rely on